In 2008, I had an article published about being careful about posting on social media because it may negatively impact a person's career or business. Facebook and MySpace were both growing, people were writing blogs, and a small little application called YouTube was starting to gain traction. So it was necessary to write the article because people were doing and saying anything on these platforms, and they ended up losing their jobs or businesses if they were an entrepreneur. It still amazes me that after 16 years of social media, which we have seen the introduction of TikTok, Instagram, X, and paywall platforms like OnlyFans and Patreon, people are still willing to post anything, including videos of their drunken escapades, videos of them complaining about jobs, pictures of themselves scantily clad or wearing less, videos and posts expressing opinions that may be considered incendiary, and of course, videos of themselves doing things that are usually found on the site that rhymes with corn pub. Unfortunately, these folks are left surprised when they lose their job, get their pending job offer pulled off the table, lose a major contract for their business, or experience a significant loss of business revenue thanks to being canceled. It's crazy that I still have to warn people on what they post on social media. Stay tuned. In this lesson, we're talking about something that's become a crucial part of our lives: social media. It's a platform where we can share our thoughts, connect with others, and build our personal brand. But as we all know, with great power comes great responsibility. Social media can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can be a powerful tool for success. But on the other hand, it can be a potential pitfall that can ruin your career or business. And that's exactly what we are going to explore in this video. Oversharing personal information is a common pitfall many of us fall into. We might think that our social media platforms are just for our friends and family, but the truth is, anyone can see what we post. And what might seem harmless to us can be misinterpreted or taken out of context by others. This can lead to unintended consequences, like damaging our professional reputation or even putting our personal safety at risk. Another pitfall is inappropriate content. We've all seen those posts that make us cringe, whether it's a rant about a bad day at work or a controversial opinion that's bound to offend someone. And let's not forget about those casual selfies that might seem harmless but can be misinterpreted as unprofessional. The thing is, once you hit that post button, you cannot take it back. And even if you delete it, chances are someone has already taken a screenshot. Negative interactions are another major pitfall. We've all been there. Someone says something rude or inflammatory, and before we know it, we're sucked into a vortex of negativity. And the worst part is, these interactions can be seen by anyone, including potential employers or clients. Do you really want to be associated with drama and negativity? Imagine being a professional athlete and then posting something that's considered offensive or inappropriate. Suddenly, your entire career is put in jeopardy, all because of one ill-advised post. And it's not just athletes. It can happen to anyone, from business leaders to celebrities. One wrong move on social media, and years of hard work can go down the drain. Take a look at the most glaring examples from celebrities and business personalities. In 2018, comedian turned political podcaster Roseanne Barr tweeted a racist remark on X, which was formerly known as Twitter, comparing former Obama advisor Valerie Jarrett to an ape. The tweet led to immediate backlash, and ABC canceled her show. Barr later claimed the tweet was a result of medication but could not save her career. In 2013, PR executive Justine Sacco tweeted the following racist remark on X, formerly Twitter. "Going to Africa. Hope I don't get AIDS. Just kidding. I'm white." The tweet went viral while she was in flight, and by the time she landed, Sacco was fired. It remains one of the most infamous cases of career-destroying social media posts. In 2018, comedian Kevin Hart faced backlash when old homophobic tweets from nearly a decade earlier resurfaced after he was named as the host of the 2019 Academy Awards. Hart initially refused to apologize, but as the controversy escalated, he stepped down from the hosting gig and later apologized. In 2011, the late comedian Gilbert Gottfried, who was the voice of the Aflac duck, tweeted insensitive jokes about the 2011 Japanese tsunami. Aflac, whose largest market is Japan, immediately fired Gottfried, and he lost one of his most prominent gigs. In 2020, an employee of the conservative media group founded by Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens was reportedly fired after the company discovered she had an active OnlyFans account. Despite her job being unrelated to content creation, her involvement in the adult platform conflicted with the organization's public image, leading to her dismissal. In 2020, Clara Janover, a Harvard graduate, posted a TikTok video in which she made a sarcastic remark about stabbing anyone who says all lives matter. Although Janover said the video was meant to be hyperbolic, it led to significant outrage online. She claimed that the viral backlash resulted in her losing a job offer at Deloitte, although the company later denied it was due to the video. In 2019, Kristen Hancher, a popular social media influencer, accidentally streamed an intimate moment with her boyfriend on Instagram to her 14 million followers. Though the live stream was brief, it was seen by many and led to significant public embarrassment. While she didn't lose a job directly, the incident tarnished her online reputation and affected her brand partnerships. But here's the thing. It's not just about the big mistakes. It's about the small, subtle ways in which social media can erode our professional reputation. It's the late-night tweets, the offhand comments, the Instagram stories that seem harmless but can be misinterpreted. These might seem like small things, but they can add up over time, creating a narrative about us that we might not intend. The truth is, a single post or comment can overshadow years of hard work and dedication in a career. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? One wrong move, and everything that we've worked for can be undone. But it's not all doom and gloom. By being mindful of our social media use, we can avoid these pitfalls and use social media to our advantage. Another thing to consider, just because you dirty delete your content, it doesn't mean that it's forever off the internet. Dirty delete is a term used to describe when a content creator posts content. If that post gets any pushback or the content creator realizes that the post wasn't a good idea, that creator deletes the post. However, with the internet, information spreads rapidly. And just as quickly as the creator posts the content, there are critics and reactors downloading that content and making screenshots before it gets deleted. Also, information gets stored in caches throughout the internet, and there are social media geeks who can easily find that information in the cache. For example, the Young Turks founder Cenk Uyghur's reputation was left in tatters in 2017 because old blog posts that he made as a youth were found, and in these posts, he made crude comments about women and sexuality. Significant groups of the Democratic Party severed ties with him because of this. Professional wrestling tag team the Briscoe brothers had their career negatively impacted for many years when a tweet from 2013 from the late Jay Briscoe resurfaced where he made homophobic remarks about same-sex marriage, and he threatened violence against people who supported homosexuality. Although he apologized, made amends by donating to pro-LGBTQ organizations, and explained that he has become more enlightened as he aged, fans called for them to be canceled, and it hurt their chances for getting into larger wrestling promotions for many years. Although Mark Briscoe did end up in major wrestling promotion AEW, the late Jay Briscoe was kept out of AEW by Warner Media executives due to this tweet. Now, if you're planning on becoming the next big social media star, note that this applies to you as well, even if your content is deliberately provocative. There has been a number of social media stars that have either experienced a significant fall from fame or have been outright canceled because of what they posted on the platform. Since the pandemic of 2020, more people have formed parasocial relationships with content creators. And if that person is offended or upset with what that creator has done, the viewer takes it as betrayal, and they either stop viewing altogether, or worse, they take to the dark platforms to dox that content creator. The creator's dark secrets either get exposed, which could jeopardize the creator's sponsorships and viewers, or worse, it could jeopardize the creator and their family members' livelihoods. The worst scenario? Their address becomes publicly exposed, and people make false reports to authorities, or worse, they show up to their house with nefarious intentions. So yes, content creation is a business, and you can easily ruin your business or your life. I already mentioned the example of Kristen Hancher. Here is another example. Popular body positive influencer Alexandra Rodriguez was caught misleading her audience on how she was losing weight. She was promoting a popular weight loss plan, but it was discovered that not only was she frequently using filters to make herself appear slimmer than what she was, but she also got cosmetic surgery, a tummy tuck, which made her body appear smaller. Fans were so angry that she lost a significant amount of viewers from this deception. However, some angry fans decided to take it further, and by doing a little digging in her past, they discovered that not only was her father convicted of statutory rape of her stepsister, but Alexandra wrote 2 letters trying to get her father's punishment reduced. Then they published this information on the dark gossip sites and the links to the public information that included her father's conviction and the letters that she wrote trying to get her father's punishment reduced. This negatively impacted her reputation to the point where she lost a significant amount of viewers, as well as sponsorships with big brands. Some have gone as far as posting her home address on these dark gossip sites. So what can we take away from this? Firstly, be mindful of what you post online. Remember that everything you say and do on social media is a reflection of your personal brand. Secondly, think before you post. Take a moment to consider how your words might be interpreted by others. And finally, always keep your professional reputation in mind. Ask yourself, would I want my employer or clients to see this post? If the answer is no, then don't post it.